Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you some Master League action today. We are on road to Tunis. Playing face pointing on the left is Theodosios with US forces. Looks like he's locked into airborne. And on the right, we have JibberJabberJobber. Important to Jibber, has not selected a battle group as of yet. This is from the lower bracket of the finals, and looks like AE's going to be quitting tournament organizing, unfortunately, so probably some of the last Master League we'll get to see. Sad days ahead. But you have to check out his channel for more news on that. So, 2 Pathfinders into Riflemen here. 2 Pathfinders into 3 Rifles, I think, is the play. Interesting, he didn't leave that Pathfinder in base long enough to reinforce it. I usually do that. Slows me down by a couple seconds, but I feel like it gives you, some extra pop in that first couple engagements. So you're not getting so badly out-muscled with just the 3-man Pathfinder. Not the case for Theodosios, though. Jibber, meanwhile... Green, MG, green. Getting some sandbags up. No kitten, which we did see earlier on in these tournament games, but I think with the 4x4 being so powerful at this stage, you're taking a huge gamble. Because they can just chase down the kitten. This patch at the moment as well. Speed differential between the two is very small, and of course with its bugged gun at the moment on the 4x4, good luck getting away from it. So yeah, it's not a risk willing to take. Otherwise, I think, it was pretty popular on this map because you can kind of harass some territory sectors down the other side of the map.
Point secure. Keep alert. Germans might
While the action's happening. We did see it earlier on in the tournaments, but yeah, not anymore with the 4x4 in its current state. Some more sandbags coming up. Did not cap this. Was he standing there? Did he forget to cap it, or did he leave the sector too early? I wasn't paying close enough attention. Just not run back there. Jumps into the building. Having to fight a 2-on-1 though, so even though he's got, a couple models on the roof, firing here 3 in fact, which is typically very good. Still a 2-on-1, so he is losing this. Modifying a good portion of the cover. G42's rolling up, but some Pathfinders could potentially come in on the flank. Early grenade techs actually. Theodosios. Riflemen come in to force away the pyro, so we're going to jump into the building squad. So the building's quite low. They did take a lot of damage from that grenade. Okay. What's this going on? Theodosios pushing down the side, and yeah, indeed goes for 3 rifles. No 4x4 though. We did see, I think, was it Barton?
Upgrades for the MSC done.
Got the Grenadier there escorting the Pyro, so he can merge into it. Probably should have.
Territory is being
Kind of trading territory at the moment. Theodosios pushing down this side, Jibber down this, but Jibber maybe doesn't have as much capping potential.
We're losing a strategic point.
Pathfinders obviously with a good capture rate bonus, and
damn it!
Same story for Riflemen.
Claimed by the enemy.
I think that's part of what makes US forces have so many viable build orders. They have so many units that have
resources cut off.
Good capping abilities. Opens up a wide array of starting builds. Looks like Jibber has ticked. Got the vet boost on his units. Gonna do some back capping with this 2 model unit.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Setting up on the retreat path here. Nasty damage in close from this machine gun. Look at that be careful, man. They are nasty on retreat.
M3 half track moving to the line.
242, such a beast in this game. Jumps into the building. In a decent position, and here comes another squad to support. So first blood to Jibber. Theodosios going for a quad. He's gone for the mechanized support center and weapon support center.
They got us pinned down over here.
So both of the starting tech. 242 about to get flanked by this rifleman though. Quad just chipping away at this unit. Oh, the machine gun just so fast spinning around here. That was a really good flank for Theodosios. But he just doesn't get the reward for it. So yeah, that is mechanized support though. Did have the option of building a half track and upgrading it. It'll cost him a good chunk of munitions though. And oh, Jibber's activated the incendiary rounds.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
And that phosphorus rounds in this game, but yeah, they don't add up to enough damage. We don't know like how much damage these boost up.
Capture point
Can't
is being
look
overrun.
any of those abilities up. All hidden in the mod tools, unfortunately.
A victory point is under attack.
Theodosios has picked up engineer, so he can do some repairs.
We've lost the
Mid
territory
10
sector.
down for Theodosios now as well. And some healing going, finally.
Victory point now under enemy control.
2 rangers coming out this side, so I'm guessing Jibber's going to be going for a straight tier 4 strategy. Oh no, he's gone mechanized.
Claimed our territory.
Okay.
Crowd's got us pegged.
So it's going to be the 8 rad, which I think is very good on this map. So it makes sense. I think this is only a best of 3 as well, so... Ooh, hits a mine. Grenadiers might be able to get the job done with the Faust here. They're chasing, but there's a bit of road down here. Quad's still backing away quite quickly, making it hard for the Grenadiers to chase. Because the quad does not have suppression in this game.
AT-gun paradrops are available in our sector.
Oh, I think Theodosios is making a mistake here, backing up straight. I think he needs to do a slight turn and continue backing down the road for the speed bonus. Engineers coming in here looking to apply the bleed. He's got to be close to the Faust now. Just with small arms he might be able to get it done. But he launches the Faust anyway. Didn't want to take the risk.
We have anti-tank crews reporting in.
From nade out. I think the machine gun soaked some of the damage there.
The enemy holds all
Only dropped one
points.
model. 8 right on the field now for Jibber though. He's saved up quite a lot of resources. He has picked up a second MG and he's got enough to go for a second 8 rad as soon as this comes off cooldown, which there's a decent chance he will attempt. Meanwhile, did he paradrop in an AT gun? I wasn't paying attention, or did he build it? I thought I heard a plane flying across. Costs 250. Oh yeah, he's not gone from motor pool, of course. For some reason I thought you could build it from weapon support center. What am I up to?
Sector lost. No contact.
It does have the option of building the 75mm gun carriage though, which did receive a few kind of buffs, you know. Pathfinding helped it out a bit. I think it got more range on its gun. And maybe its barrage slightly improved. So it is a more compelling option. It used to be completely dead weight, but now I think
Grenades are making their
if I was
way to
playing up
frontline
against a
forces.
strategy like this, double 8 rads, I would be going for the gun carriage, personally.
Oh, God damn it!
Just the one AT gun at this stage, and grenades are already ticked from Theodosios, of course, we've seen those. So he's got the snares available. This Grenadier jumps into the building, pressuring the AT gun. Trying to get a mine down here, Theodosios. He's got enough munis for a few snares. Of course, won't have the infantry support center cost decrease, so going for the second bar is going to be quite expensive. Jibber doing a good job hiding behind the building. Avoiding the AT gun for the moment. He's still got this one back at base, could bring that into service. Don't know if Theodosios has the reads. He might not have clicked to see, you know, like, is this a fresh one? Look at the rate of fire on that thing at the moment. Crazy. Now dropping in paratrooper. Okay. I wonder if he's going to put bazookas on this grenade onto the door. But it jumped out the other side. Good reactions from Jibber. Yep, that was the right, you know, that was a good side to throw the grenade onto. And you expect the player to exit onto closer to their base and retreat path. And the AT gun connects with this 8-rad. Meantime, you can see, look at all this territory down the side. Jibber capping up a storm while these 8-rads are occupying all of Theodosios' forces. There's a snare onto this one. The AT gun sets up. Misses, and a third 8-rad picked up by Jibber. He's going all in here. It is indeed paratrooper bazookas, but they're getting suppressed now. Might be able to squeeze their way into the building. No, they lose the race. So I think Theodosios is going to have to give up this position here. Wow, I don't know why. I don't think he needed to retreat that machine gun. Got scared.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory
Trying to
point.
attack the building. AT guns do a lot of damage to buildings in this game, and same with bazookas. Seems like they do about 3 or 4 times more than they did in Code 2. So you got to watch out for that.
Capture the victory point. A munitions point is being attacked. We've lost control. This is bad. All victory points are under enemy
Yeah, it sounds bad for Theodosios. He's getting smashed right now. These triple 8-rads, double machine guns, really boxing him in. Has lost one of his pathfinders as well. Gone for a second AT gun. I do think I would go for the 75mm. I'll say it again. Theodosios is definitely a better player than I.
Territory lost.
So hard to do attack rounds up the hill like this. Unlikely to land. So the smoke, a very good option on the 8-rads. Okay, there we go. Connects with this one though. Jibber. Okay, he's picked up a second pyro for faster repairs, so...
We must pull this back. We're down to 300 points.
Ooh, takes a grenade. Has to get out of there.
We're down to 250 points.
Couple bazookas connecting, but machine gun lining up. Gets out of there in time. Alright, I'm going to try to get around on the flank of this. 8-rad maybe going to come in for a base inspection, might kill off the mid tent. No, he's going to go for a cap. I think I'd go for a cheeky base dive in this situation. Know the AT gun's position, know the bazooka's position. Could be pretty effective. Theodosios is bleeding like crazy at the moment. Doesn't have the ISC reductions as well to lean on to reduce this manpower. Bleed.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point. We're pinned here. Do something.
He's just completely stuck when it comes to fuel as well. He's got this point only.
Ready for orders. Give us a target. The sector's been overrun.
Yeah,
it's
as I said, I think I'd go for the 75mm. I can, of course, get flanked by the 8-rad, and the 8-rad, very high rate of fire at the moment, does make it very effective in those vehicle fights against lightly armored targets.
We're losing it.
He's got the mortar out now, though, Theodosios. He's getting to work with it. Pushes back one machine gun. Of course,
They've taken our victory
now that the delayed fuse got nerfed,
enemy activity near
Mortar not as appealing as it used to be, but still, I think, a good choice if you're up against double machine guns.
Grenade! Move!
Especially on this map, these buildings can be such a headache to deal with otherwise.
Enemy through!
Commander, we've lost
Still
the
can see Theodosios doesn't have double bars on any of his riflemen at this stage. Side effect of, you know, going for bazookas on the paras, throwing a few grenades. No cost reductions from the ISC.
Someone get us out of here!
Okay, those are both Jibber's mines. I thought one of them might have been one of Theo's. Okay, good mortar action here.
victory points.
She's getting quite low even. Double AT guns working their way out here. I think this one in vision of the capture flag, so Jibber's got an idea of the AT gun positioning. He's going to scoot in from the side with this 8-rad.
Our line is collapsing. Enemy taking our
That's
points.
why the 75 mils, you know, it's just more mobile, able to rotate against this kind of harass. And if you get an 8-rad low, you can actually, you know, go for a bit of a chase and hope to kill it. I think that's the ultimate problem with Theodosios' current tactics. Very hard to actually kill any of these 8-rads. Because they're so fast and they've got the smoke. It's just got no chase potential unless they run over a mine or get snared. Very difficult to do anything here. AT gun coming back. Bazooka's getting chopped up. Second AT gun coming back now as well. Jibbers is away. Disappearing like a ghost. And I don't think, unfortunately for Theo, he's able to cap this. It's too much 8-rad pressure. He's going in for a bit of a base inspection though.
Sustained damage.
I'll go for the mid-tent kill off. Rifleman coming through. Don't think any of them will get low enough for an engine crit from a snare. Maybe this one actually. This one out the back. Doesn't get it off. Double AT guns. A lot of smoke covering things up, but Jibber's cornered himself. I think he's going to lose this one that's taken the engine crit. The other one's getting away. He did kill off the mid-tent though, so it's, you know, relatively even trade. Can finally get his tier 4 tech up now, Theodosios, and he's right about there in terms of fuel for a Hellcat. So, some light at the end of the tunnel. He's just saving up the manpower for it still though. I'm using the airburst here. It does cost me munitions, so doesn't really have much to play with. Wants to keep them available for snares, I imagine. He's already so low on VPs though, Theodosios, at this stage. It's definitely a good map for the 8-rad spam, and it looks like first Panzer IV on the field now for Jibber. Even after going for 3 8-rads, he's still the first one to get the medium tank out because of the dominant territory control. He's oftentimes had triple the fuel income of Theodosios, controlling both of these medium fuels on the corners, and straight away paratroopers in some trouble down the far side. 8-rads want to go in for a bit of a chase. Rifleman there. The threat of the snare enough to save the day, or maybe not. Grenadiers, bit of run and gun. They don't get there. No healing, of course, so all these units very low, susceptible to further bleed. Here we go. Tank depot is up. Hellcat is an option. Pretty close to a Sherman now as well, though. And that's going to be the choice. I think he didn't end off auto-reinforce briefly there, so he could get the manpower together. He's brought up a recon plane, and that's helped him spot this machine gun forced away with the mortar. The T-gun's lining up long range. Snare goes off, mine goes off to the mortar fire. Smoking from the Pathfinders. AT gun's backing away here though for some reason. Slight mistake from Theodosios. Oh, Jibber's now got a Stoff's trooping out as well. Everything looking good for Jibber at this stage. He's popped the in-combat repair ability. Deals off a bit of this damage.
Cops are making their move.
Boosts up the firepower as well.
Now is the time for action. The enemy has only 50 points left.
We have command points that require use.
So the durability.
This is our last stand. We only have 50
Stops trooping on top of the AT guns. Decrews one of them. The Sherman's rolling up. Coming in from the side with the AT gun support. But I think Theodosios knows that he's got nothing left. About to drain out on the VPs. There's a big old GG. Jibber takes the win in game 1. Goes for a hull down here as well. Easy win. Hits the mine.
Can't take any more losses.
Okay.
Retreat.
Well, yeah, that was looking pretty good for Theodosius up until the 8 Rads started to hit the field, and then he just didn't really have the answer. I think they are very strong on that map, specifically road to Tunis. So it's a good tactic from Jibber. Unfortunately, you know, with their high rate of fire, they are just still overwhelming, even after the nerfs. But yeah, I think I would like to see Theodosius try out the 75mm half-track. You know, he went for mechanized. It was right there available. Wouldn't cost him any munitions. Instead of the paratroopers, I think, yeah. I don't know if he's experimented with it and didn't like it or just forgot about it, but I think it might have been a good shout in this game. Anyway, on to game 2. Game 2 between these titans, and we've got Jibber playing his US forces, and he has gone for armored for the start, getting that Jeep underway. He's actually gone for one assault engineer as well. Interesting start. Don't often see that. Theodosius, meanwhile,
Grenadiers
has picked up the Kettenkrad, so he could be in some trouble against that 4x4. Gone for a Grenadier as well. The 4x4 is coming straight down to harass. Right onto the cutoff. Grenadier's on the side though. Does have the same side armor and front armor. So that's a bit of damage. Jibber has gone assault engineer, so no instant Vet 1. So he's going to have to repair this up, perhaps. Big long-range bursts. Yeah, he's going to do it with his engineers. Personally, yeah, sometimes I do this as well. Like, the first repair, if my engineers are somewhat nearby, they're not really occupied, especially if they're like capping a sector, they need to stand there anyway. I will back the Jeep if it's not too far to go, repair it up, so that way if, say, I'm on the other side of the map and I take damage, then I have the self-repair ability for the next skirmish. Repair off that damage. See the Ketten out in the corners, trying to stay safe from the 4x4. Second Grenadier, Theodosius, what's he going to go for next? He's gone for breakthrough, MP40s, and going to be the option, and he's picking up a third Grenadier now, so no MP42 from him yet. Look at that damage from the 4x4 though. Jibber is going to chase for a little bit. Very close to Vet 1 after that now. Look at that long range on that thing, man. They did announce Relic. They're going to do like one of their balanced Twitch streams on the, I think it was the 24th. So it might be some light at the end of the tunnel for these unfortunate bugs. Big damage from the flamer here. Often coming in from the other side. Bad engagement for Theodosius. Could even lose the squad now. MP40s pop on this squad. Oh. Yep, gets the kill. Oh. Doesn't have Fausts yet. Hasn't ticked the Vet 1 ability. This is what allows you to get Fausts before Panzergrenadier or Luftwaffe company. Hasn't ticked it, so can't Faust for the kill there, unfortunately. He was hoping the MP40 damage would be enough, and it got it down to about quarter, but good start here from Jibber, looking promising.
A strategic point is being claimed.
Make a decision.
Oh, doesn't quite get the kill there. Still has the superior cover position.
Taking losses.
Rifleman having to close in. They're so badly outnumbered. Yeah, he pops the Vet 1 ability now. No, that's just straight up veterancy he gained to get to Vet 1. Fast Vet 1 on those MP40s. And yeah, after that fight, the 4x4 backed out, self-repaired itself. Now, Vet 1 after that fight as well. And he did go for capture territory. I think we saw Barton go for the other Vet 1, the weapon drops. I don't think we've seen that from just about anybody else. Okay, base MG actually getting into action here. Let's cover an interesting angle there. So I feel like this would be a pretty common path to run from this side, cap this, and then run to try and cap this as a harassing player, but can't do that with that machine gun position.
We've lost control of the
Getting out in the corner, get spotted. Riflemen do not have grenades yet though, so it is quite safe. Scouts, meanwhile, look at that deep harassing cap. Comes back in over here. Jibber doesn't really want to fight MP40s behind sandbags, so he's not going to do it. He's gone for 3 riflemen. Theodosios picked up a third grenadier again, and now he's got the Vet 1 straight away. So he can Faust. MP40's closing in here. But they're taking a lot of damage on approach. I think he needs to stop about here. He ran in too close. Took too much damage on approach. Support there as well from the 2 rifles. Bad engagement for Theodosios. He is just getting bullied right across the map. And Jibber on for infantry support center.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Getting though. Capped up this area. Gonna bring it out to cap this as well, but there we go. Jibber pops the bars. Looks like he's following the meta tactics, with the exception of going for assault engineers. Apart from that, small diversion. But you got quite a few liberties you can go with this build, because it's so effective. And on this map, having a flamethrower to help against all these garrisons, a good choice from Jibber. So maybe it's like a map-specific thing he does. Since Road to Tunis has these central buildings, that flame are very helpful.
They've captured a victory point.
Repairs up the kit and up to Vet 2 now. It's a capture rate bonus at Vet 2. 4x4 meanwhile doing some harass on the MG. Fresh MG, I guess that is.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
And Theodosios doesn't have the 8 rods hiding up his sleeve, which would generally be hidden in the field about now. So
victory point
I don't know.
now under enemy control.
Seeming a little bit grim. You can see, I think it's 3 command points they unlock, right?
Crowds are
You
securing
see
our
that Jibber's
capture
just
point.
about at 3 himself. Big damage there from the captain. Suppression kicking in though, recapturing his fuel. Trying to jump onto the VP here, but exposing himself to a lot of fire. He needs to get out of there already. Does he not have healing? No, he's got healing. Squad didn't reposition themselves into cover, and they're getting chopped up. Seems like Theodosios getting massively overwhelmed. Second machine gun picked up by him, but Squad gets around the corner. Keaton Crowd providing some vision to allow this to happen. SMG thought about spinning around, held its line though. These constant pushes into the center are not working out for Theodosios. He would have been better off coming down this side, flanking this rifle. Opening up the cutoff again. Oh, what is he doing with this kitten? Quick switch focus fire. The bars knock it out so quickly. They've just got so much penetration. And Theodosios is just all over the show. I think this is GG already. Such a bad start from him. Between that Grenadier wipe and now just nothing's going right. It looks like Jibber's going to keep the pressure up. He's gone for the Scott.
We just got promoted.
Scott rolling up. Pops off a barrage. Switches its focus.
We have vehicles ready to be dispatched to the front.
Engineers taking losses.
B40's doing well here, but... Oh! Scout's dead? What was that? What I heard
Defend our victory point.
maybe on
We're
this
losing
side,
it.
but I don't see any scout corpses over there. Not sure. Okay, well that's good news either way. A little bit of a fight back there. Needed that.
Victory point.
Hold on and activate it. Coming up to the side.
Enemy infantry. Fire at will.
Requisitioning grenades for the front line.
Ready to get to it.
Can we do against the Scott? Nothing at this stage, Theodosios. He has ticked Panzer Grenadier Company. Needs to start up that pack. A bit slow on the action. He did force out a lot of units though. 4 Grenadiers, 2 machine guns. On top of that, you know, he had the kitten as well. So it's a lot of units in the early phase. Slowing down his manpower. Oh, he's gone for a Stug. Didn't notice the tech support elements there. Okay. Well, that's a good answer
We've
to
taken them
the
down to
Scott as
300
well.
points, Commander.
More mobile option as well. Can chase down the Scott. The Scott's real X factor is its white phosphorus. This thing is really broken.
Swinging a chain at 140 yards.
But of course, with Jibber not having veteran crews, can't go for that yet.
Territory under attack.
He's about the quarter of the way, maybe a third of the way there.
Where's your helmet?
A third of the way, pretty much exactly. Got a couple mines down. I do like mining up like around this area myself. A lot of vehicle pathing on these sides of the buildings. And straight in here with the Stug. The machine gun is upgrading. Jibber's gone for the motor pool. Interesting.
Enemy down to 250 points. Repeat, 250.
So he's going to build an AT gun, I guess, in response to this Stug. And install for the Easy 8s. So many mines down on this side, and he's maybe trying to bait the Stug over to here. And slow him down with a mine, that would be huge. Often have snares as well. I think he did see that mine getting planted, Theodosios. Captain's dropping down his artillery onto this building. And Scott as well gets out of there in time. Energy suppressing. Stug limping home. Fighters are back at base so they can find help.
Enemy infantry. Close it in.
Here shortly. Oh! Oh, that was a close call.
Anti-tank team on the field.
Here come the repair pies. He's got sweepers on them as well.
Infantry, get to cover. Enemy infantry. We're pinned down. Rifles losing.
The old bar blob coming through. Turn off at the last second. He completes the cap. Oh, I wish I could see how much health was on that. The downside of not being able to select units on retreat anymore. Can't see their health pools.
No contact.
Hopefully they add it back in for when they eventually add proper replay support. T-gun lining up here. Doesn't quite get the shot off though. Stug's closing in. AT-gun's up now for Jibber though. And uh-oh. Takes a shot, takes a snare. Not going to be a permanent engine crit, but going to be enough to take maybe 2 more AT-gun shots. Oops. 1 more shot wouldn't be enough though. It bounces anyway. But still survived at 10 HP. Smoke out from the Scott. G set up here, but a bar rifleman working their way around the corner. Check Jibber's upgrades back here yet. Got munitions, but hasn't got anything else yet actually. Interesting. Bar rifleman's coming in from every angle. With the vet advantage should win there, so Scott's coming over to seal the score. Grenades out on the AT gun. Survives though. Pouring it on him. Theodosios very low on territory control. Jibber's starting his bank for the Easy 8. So a couple command points away from that, but he's got nothing else he really needs to go for at this stage. Theodosios meanwhile just scrapping for manpower. I suppose maybe the impact of his build. He could build a second Stug at this phase, you know, he could maybe get something cooking, but he just doesn't have the manpower for that. I wish we could see the KD, I imagine it's quite bad for Theodosios at this stage. He managed to get Vet 1 on his Stug. No, actually he went for the Vet 1 ability pop on it, okay. Don't know if I would have done that. It's on the 4x4, kills it. That's good, but oh, this is bad. Phosphorus on this side. Big damage. Kind of lucky break there for Theodosios. The scatter on the Scott, quite bad there. I don't know exactly, but if it's the same as like a Willy Pete's, they do 30 damage upon impact, those phosphorus shells. So, where they land is quite important. It's not just about the phosphorus damage. It's about the explosion upon impact, also big damage.
A victory point is under attack. We must act. We have anti-tank crews reporting in.
The phosphorus is also, it's decent. I don't know if it stacks actually. 2 clouds. Late retreats, squad wipe, triple cap. Theodos is really feeling the pressure, trying to go for these desperate capture attempts and failing across the map. And shut down over here as well. In fact, was that another squad wipe? Either way, Theodosios takes it out. Bit dark in here. Well, that's it. Jibber takes the series 2-0. I think Jibber just played the meta strategies better. I appreciate what Theodosios attempted with US forces in that game 1, but yeah, I don't know why he didn't go for the 75mm. And obviously, you know, armored is just so broken for US forces at the moment with the infantry support center for 1v1s. So hard to beat. You just have so much manpower spare as well, not having to tech to the tank depot. Allows you to, you know, go for extra riflemen or go for upgrades or go for the Scott and just keep so much pressure on your opponent that they can't even afford to get their medium tank out at a similar timing. By the time you accumulate the command points for the Easy 8, just a very potent strategy in its current form. But yeah, and then Jibber showing us the way with the 8 routes. Very strong on road to Tunis. But yeah, just a strong play from Jibber. Overwhelming Theodosios. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.